Thank you, Joe Long, for inviting me to submit a video to the City Art Virtual Reading Series. The poem I'll be reading is called Ode, a new one. The white horses by the lake lift their heads to see whose feet make a plodding tattoo on the road. Mine, dear white horses. I'm advancing a hypothesis that I can run, even as my years advance, adding evidence to the brief against my ineluctable decline. White horses gleaming across the damp, across riparian grasses and untidy trees. Dear pearl of the sky with belled canopy and sheen. I stopped to take a photograph of the horses using the rule of thirds to frame it, more a rule of quarters to capture more sky. I love you more even than white horses in the rain, constant but not somehow insistent, beading my hair and needling my shirt. Birds in transit, if these were my waters, I could name you. Still, I watch you move from ground to sky, the cloudy corridors and vestibules for your traverse, and watching you for once, the world feels reasonable, knit of many skeins, but of similar weights, as you purl a cumulonimbus, drawing the sky nearer, though only when I half say it, turning the idea of the unreachable familiar. Your gray bellies mirror the crowns of the oaks and alder, and in your unseen fingers combing the leaves, I see that you too are stirred by something invisible, the only evidence being that drift, like the little breath of cold air that seeps in around the edges of an old window, the soft inhalation of a mover, I think, for no reason except I like it, a name for that breath other than equations someone has devised to describe it. Dear space, I hold open against all evidence. The ones who have passed before me are nowhere to be seen. I hear no trace of their speech, no matter how I figure what is above me. Trees not yet aflame, your blossom just finished. I won't be here in autumn when the cold will set color in your leaves, fire that burns but does not consume. And thus I won't hear, draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoes, though I am always prepared for a thing to be holy.